Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
All right, keeping an eye on January for you, we have been above average. The entire month has been 4.4 degrees above average. That's pretty significant. And when we look at just the high temperatures and just over the past 12 days, we can track how the afternoons have been. We had 52 on the 17th, and we peaked the warmest temperature of the month on the 20th at 54 degrees, got up to 51 on the 26th. All these days have been above average. This was yesterday, today at 43. 3 degrees above average, so we are milder than average for January. All right, take a look at what's happening around the region. 43 in Baker City. It's 43 in Boise as well. These are the high temperatures today, so a few degrees above average, not significant, but it was pretty nice because of that sunshine that I mentioned. Our trend will be up to near Friday, near 50 degrees, but with clouds increasing by Friday, I think Thursday is my pick day. 46 sunshine, and hopefully the wind will stay light. Sometimes as storms approach, the wind generally picks up, but the next couple days generally not bad at all. Then we see this little dip and then this bigger dip finally for the first time in a long time, getting down into the blue category, which is below normal, 39 degrees, and charts do show a chance of some snow in this time frame over here in the Treasure Valley, so a little bit of a change coming in. Here's what it's looking like for tomorrow. 24 in the morning, 23 by 8 o'clock. Real light wind again. This is different right here, a little more cloud cover possible. I'm not seeing it on the charts, but in the satellite picture, but the computer charts are showing a little bit of high cloudiness coming in our direction. So we'll have to see if that happens. See how clear it is right now. Nothing really showing on up, but there is some moisture down to the south. This is staying to the south, and this storm system here is also diving to the south. That will continue to be the case, but it does look like high pressure here as it slides off to the east. What that's going to do is make a couple of changes here. It will bring in milder temperatures, but it'll also bring in a little bit of this cloud cover as well. And finally, this moisture here will start to curve its way in, and that will make changes, bringing in some moisture. But in the meantime, that ridge of high pressure across the west is causing cold air, a polar vortex up from the north to come dropping straight down to the Great Lakes states. That's dropping in that cold air behind this low pressure system. We've been tracking the air mass. Let's take a look at it. Yesterday in Chicago hit 34. Today, 10 degrees for the high temperature. And here comes that below zero cold that's wrapping on in. It was -1 in Minneapolis. Today, it'll be -14 tomorrow there in Chicago, -4 Detroit. D.C. still at 35 degrees, so if you have friends near the nation's capital, they won't really get the effects of it tomorrow for the high temperature, but then later in the afternoon, that cold air will slam to the east as well. Here are the low temperatures on Wednesday, 11 in D.C., 24 below zero without the wind in Chicago, 30 below in Minneapolis. Bitter cold air moving on in, and that wind chill factor, of course, will be pretty brutal. So still below zero, but the weakening of the cold air mass on Thursday. Then on Friday, Chicago's all the way up to 21 degrees, and it's warming up. Boston's at 27, but it's snowing in Boston right now. They've got winter storm warnings in effect in those locations. The pink region you see, this is our wind chill warning, -20 to -65, depending where you are and at different times in these regions. All these pink states here, that's where it's affected. 4 to 10 inches of snow in progress. Central and northern New England, Boston getting some snow. Not under a winter storm warning in Boston, but pretty close to it with a winter weather advisory. Here's our dry weather for Wednesday and for Thursday. And here comes the mild weather on Thursday, but then here comes the cloud cover increasing on Friday. And look at the rain showers already by Friday afternoon tracking on in. And that's going to change us for the weekend. We've got snow coming in for the weekend. So if you're headed to the Winter Carnival, maybe no problems traveling on Friday, but at Friday night, snow will start to come in. It should be snowing on Saturday morning. Might mix a little rain in the afternoon, but it's probably going to end up being just mostly snow showers. And then on Sunday, a good chance for some more snow. So you'll get the feel for the Winter Carnival. Last weekend was sunny. We'll end the Winter Carnival with some snow on this final weekend. My exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today looks a lot like today's weather. Cold and frosty in the morning with temperatures around the 40s in the afternoon. About 44 in Boise. That's only a degree warmer than it was today. Still that light wind. The high clouds will be trickling on in, and that could dim the sun, making you feel cooler. But I still think a pretty decent day. Near 40 in Garden Valley. About 7 for a low in Pine and Featherville. Riggins hits 46 tomorrow afternoon. Lots of sunshine in the mountains with a few clouds. 31 in McCall, 28 in Stanley. Sun Valley about 33 degrees after that cold morning. And in the Magic Valley, you still have the light wind as well. High temperature Twin Falls hits 41. Burley, you're at 39 after 18 in the morning. Eastern Idaho still cold. 20s in Idaho Falls. My extended forecast brings the rain in finally, and it is Saturday that the rain comes on in after hitting 49 on Friday. That will be snow in the mountains, rain in the valley. But next week, Donald, we could get snow in the valley.
On the ground, sticking
on the
possibly.
ground, sticking around, turning things white.
All right. Well, we'll wait and see for that.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Thanks, Scott. Voters